Go me. All right, let's see. Go me. You know what's funny is at 10 minutes before the hour, I looked at the clock and I said, okay, it's 10 minutes before the hour. I should probably start getting ready to go live like right now, because it probably takes me about 10 minutes from the time I get up from whatever I'm doing to the time I actually go live. Like, just in the gotta get my coffee, gotta make sure that I've fed the cats, gotta make, just going through my checklist to go live takes me about 10 minutes. And I still didn't get up for like another 6 minutes. Hello, good morning, good morning. All right, I gotta share the link because I forgot because I was talking. Okay. All right. There we go. Holly is struggling. I may be very distracted. Oh, poor Holly. Hello, Art. When you're working, that's okay. I totally get it. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Does it seem like extraordinarily bright here today somehow? It all looks weird. Of course, my cats are all in the window, so like all of the blinds are like this right now. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, ma'am. Void Floof jumped down from her perch and was going to go jump onto Brizzo's perch. It looks the same to you? Okay, I don't know what's up with me. It does look brighter to you? Oh, maybe it's nothing up with me. You like it. Aw, Seisha. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. My mental health was just in the absolute gutter. It was just in the garbage yesterday, and there was like no amount of like thought that was getting me out of it. Good morning, Dale. Dumpster fires. Dumpster fires do have a way of doing that, don't they, Melody? They really do have a way of just throwing you right into the garbage. I have arrived! Yay! Glad you're feeling. Thank you. I spent the whole day yesterday working, which made me feel better. Like working on my stuff, like working on setting up some landing pages, and I'm taking this. I think I told y'all. Rachel Peterson has a course going on right now. It's a 6-week workshop. We're up to week 3, called the Affordable Offer Accelerator. And I've been working through all of her stuff. So I spent a lot of yesterday working on that. And I will tell you that the cure for imposter syndrome, at least, not for all of the other stuff that has been hanging on me, but for the imposter syndrome, action helps you get over the imposter syndrome. Like if you sit down and you start working on something and you look at it and you go, wow, that is a good job. Even if you're still not 100% confident in it, it still puts out it still like stomps down some of the imposter syndrome. You had a feeling that's what it was? Oh, big hugs. Yeah, yesterday was hard. You felt better, didn't get very far. For those of you wondering, Melody and I both got let go because she was part of the team that toxic client. Just do it. In a way, it's not a cure for everything. Wrote a bunch of Facebook posts last night. Yay, Judith. Good morning, Kimmy. Spent all of yesterday just asleep in my dad's office. Oh. Coffee. You don't know why Tuesdays are specifically hard to get through? I don't know. Because Monday is the one with the bad reputation, right? Monday, at least here in the United States, it's like it's the meme. It's a Monday, right? Mondays are Mondaying. They're the Mondayest Mondays of the week. You know what I mean? Tuesdays can be pretty hard, but I think because I don't know. Like for me, a lot of my weekend was spent gearing up for Monday because I knew Monday was going to be hard. And a lot of us kind of know when our Mondays are going to be hard, you know? And there was a lot happening on Monday. Like a lot was going on. So I spent most of the weekend gearing up for it. I spent most of Monday just powering through it. And Tuesday, I think, is the first day of the week that you kind of rest from that. And then it hits you. And that's what happened to me yesterday, was when I woke up, the panic of everything hit me. Can I see the hearts? I can. I see them all floating up along the side. It's so cool. It doesn't tell me like who's sending them, but I think it's really nice to see. I appreciate them all. Sasha. Hello, Sasha. How was your day today? Good templates for contracts for authors to buy commissioned art for book covers. I think I have some, Kimmy, that I've used that like I have used when I bought art. I'll see if I can templatize them and send them to you. Like I'll remove the exact names and stuff so that you can adjust. Mondays have a power of its own and it uses it like crazy. Monday was your birthday? Yay! You're celebrating all week because Mondays suck. I looked it up. I was born on a Monday. So, happy birthday. I love that. Thank you. You're struggling with that. Yeah, I know I've got some saved somewhere from when I commissioned art from artists. So, I'll look for... And if I can't templatize it, because they might be PDF. If I can't edit the actual PDF, then I'll just type up a new one in a document for you. I'll just like, you know, basically transcribe the PDF. You were born on a Thursday. You were born on a Monday too? Yep, I was born on a Monday. So that was my first Monday included being ejected from a warm environment and then slapped on the butt until I cried. Yay! Thoughts on making your own art cover. Okay, so hang on. I'm sorry, coffee. Okay. So, thoughts on making your own art cover. I'm not against it at all, especially if you're already an artist. If you already have a creative eye, if you already have an idea of what you want, totally not against it. I do know that while you're writing, if you can put together an art cover, even if you're not an artist, but having kind of like a mock-up at least of what you want, or something close to it to give you something to look at, can be very motivating. So I love it for everyone. As far as for sale, like if you want to design your own cover rather than hiring an artist, totally not against it. If you have the chops to do it, by all means do it. What I would suggest is practice before working on your own, right? So like if you don't know anything about book cover design at all, you start off going through Amazon and like looking for, trends and tropes and whatnot that go on to the covers, because your cover has to do a lot, including establishing expectations for the book. So you're going to want to look at all the different trends and stuff. And then what I would say is like just mock some up that aren't your book, just to kind of get a feel for what you're doing, and then give yourself a few days and then go back to Amazon and start comparing your book cover to there, and to like the list of them that you can find in that genre, and seeing where can you improve, what did you miss, what did you hit, what looks better, does it look like it belongs on the same bookshelf, but also would it stand out? Like that's what you're going for a book cover. You don't want to create a romance book cover, but it looks like it belongs in the mystery section, or it looks like it belongs in the thriller section. So get some practice. And the reason I say get practice before applying it to your own book, especially if you're not the most visual person, is because a lot of times we get stuck on an idea and we put it together, and then we lose all objectivity over that idea. We love it so much we can't think of a better way to do it. Even if we're not entirely sure, like we sit there looking at it and we're like, I don't know, but I can't think of anything better. So you don't want your first learning experience to be on your book. You want to try to learn and then apply it to your book. What if I hate the trends in my genre? So that's a tricky one, and I get that. That's a really tricky one. I often hate the trends happening in some genres. So there are still ways you can subvert those, as long as you don't pull a whole bait and switch. And as long as it still makes sense. Like the Love and War book. Do I have it down here? I think I brought it down here. Oh, I forgot to call these people. No. I got Connie's book down here. Like the Love and War book, that particular cover does not necessarily match the trend. And the colors of the photo don't match the trend, right? But it does match the book. Does it belong on the same bookshelf as the rest? I think so. And the fact that the colors don't quite mesh with the rest of the tropes within that genre, I think would end up helping it to stand out. And I still think it belongs on the same bookshelf. So there are some ways, but that was like Love and War specifically was your what? Your 5th book or your 6th? That was your 6th, right? So you've had practice. 6th, yeah. So you've had practice. So someone who's brand new isn't going to be able to make those same tweaks as someone who's done this several times. So that's another reason why, especially if you're new, you want to kind of practice first and then apply it to your book. Good morning, Taylor. Your internet is horrible. Be back. Okay. The meta crash yesterday. Oh my God, I was laughing. Did anyone else get like an... Oh, there it is. I did bring it down here. I thought so. And it's staring me right in the face. This one. Like the colors don't exactly match the rest of the trend, but it still looks like it belongs there. Anyway, what was I saying? Does anyone want a book? I'm so dumb. I pre-ordered Worthy, right? I pre-ordered it because I love Jamie. And I got it. I'm sorry. I pre-ordered it and then I forgot about it. And then someone mentioned that they bought it. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't buy that. I completely forgot the book was even coming out. And I'm in her launch team. I completely forgot all about it. I was just like, oh my God, she wrote another book. So I went and I bought it. And then the pre-order came. And then 2 days later, the other book that I ordered came. So now I got 2 copies of it because I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. That's just what ADHD does to you. Oh, meta crash. So meta crash was funny because my email just started filling up, like with all, like every notice under the sun. It was like I got notices about, this is why I'm so glad I moved my community off of Facebook, and you can join my group over here on Discord or Community or Kajabi or Mighty Networks or whatever. Like they used it as an opportunity to remind you that they have a different community that's not part of Facebook. I've got so many other emails that were using it as a reminder of why you can't trust social media, because they were going to go live today and now they can't, and they don't know when they can, and so on and so forth. And like, they're so lucky they have an email list where they can tell you. Like, I got so many of them. I called them yesterday. I called them a gaggle of Gmails. So if you're wondering what a whole big group of Gmails is on the same topic from different people, I'm calling them a gaggle. I think we should spread the word. The weather is horrible. I'm sorry. Weather's icks there too. It just kicked you out. I'm sorry. Every newsletter workshop, I remind everyone that Meta could go down on a release date, and yesterday was Tuesday. I was in the middle of a messenger call and it crashed. Now, my question is, how many of y'all thought you were hacked at first? Because that was my initial panic. I tried to log in and I was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And then I hit, because I was like, maybe I did type in, it wouldn't be the first time that I typed in the wrong password. Now, whenever that happens, I close the window and I open a new window and I try again. Just because I'm always like paranoid that I accidentally got into like a phishing link or something. I don't know. Anyway, so try it again and still didn't work. So I hit the forgot password link and waited for it to come to my email, and it did, but it didn't work. And then I was like, oh my God, like what just happened? And then the next time I tried to hit forgot password, didn't work at all. And then I went onto Messenger and that wasn't working. And then I was like, oh, okay, it's Meta. You're loving that book? I haven't gotten a chance to start it yet, but I'm glad you love it. That makes me feel like I know I'm going to love it because I loved her first one. I would take it, but every new book means I have to call it. A gaggle of Gmails, yeah. Not Facebook was hacked. I don't know if Facebook has ever been hacked per se, but I know that there have been data breaches. Could be the same thing. Good morning. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. You have beautiful flowers. You are nice. You are kind. You are a loving person. Drink a cup of coffee every morning. Tiffany, thank you so much. And thank you for the reminder, too, because, yeah. Mine told me that I was already signed in on Messenger and that it would sign me into the FB app. I didn't even know until it was in chat. It still let me do it. I never opened it until a few hours after I heard it was down. I didn't immediately jumped onto X, searched Facebook down. I saw everyone else posting about it and just went off to do something else. It makes me glad I don't really use it. Hello, Blair. The Discord was down for me yesterday during it. Oh, no, see, you couldn't even talk about it. I'm sorry. Trying to say I needed to verify. You're still in bed. Can you tell me where I can find or hire someone to help me edit my rough draft? Well, hello, Jose. Yes. Okay, so first, hi, I'm an editor. Hi. You don't know me yet, so that's fine. Totally get it. We do have some editors in our community here as well. I don't think Dana is here yet, though. But Dana is an editor as well. And they are really good. So barring actual personal recommendations and people that I vouch for, the next best place to look for editors is honestly Google. Like, if you don't have any connections, if you're not in a writing group already where you can ask for recommendations from people that you talk to and whatnot, the next best spot that I say to go for is Google. Maybe LinkedIn, but probably Google. There are a lot of editors on LinkedIn, by the way. Like, there's a ton. But if you hit up Google, skip the first page. Just scroll right past them, because the first page is going to hit you with all of the Fiverr and Upwork and freelancer.com and all of those listings. And that's not anything bad about the people there. However, those sites don't have the tools to help you find the right person. You post a project saying, hey, I'm looking for an editor, and you're going to have 300, 400 proposals within several minutes to maybe a couple of hours, depending on how you write up the project. And you're just going to feel overwhelmed. You're not going to feel equipped to be able to make a good decision. And it's just going to end up being overwhelming in general. Or if you don't post a project and you just start looking through the people's profiles to see if you can invite someone, they all look the same. They all have the same mission statement. They all have the same portfolio looking thing. Like, they all look the same. Headlines and everything else. So again, there's really not enough for you to be able to make a good, solid decision on. You end up feeling overwhelmed, and then you just pick someone, and you never truly know whether or not you picked the right person until after you've paid and started the work. And that's never a really great feeling, especially when you're new and you don't know what to look for. So if you hit Google, skip the first page, start looking for the independent editors. They're the ones that you're going to find them on Pinterest, where in Google, it will lead you to their lead magnet or something on Pinterest, or you'll find like they're listed on LinkedIn or their website. And that's really the best one, is when you find their website. Now, sometimes they will have their own website and then they're going to tell you to go hire them through Fiverr. That's fine. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the people on Fiverr. My issue with Fiverr mostly is that it does not equip you to make a really great decision. The tools just aren't there. But if you hit up Google and you search genre book editor, you start there. Don't just take your first one, right? Like, if you find several, don't just take the first one and be like, okay, you're it. And carry on your merry way. Like, get consultations with 3 or 4 of them. And during the conversation, depending on how they have it, some of them are going to have it over the phone. Some of them are going to have it over like a video chat, depending how it goes. But get them talking a little bit. You can hear about their experience, their story, things like that. If they match your energy, then they're probably going to be able to match your voice. So that's a really good thing to look out for, as well as their portfolio. You can ask them about all of their other things. You know, you can ask them about how much experience they have with their, you know, with this genre and things along those lines, like all of those questions, but also just get them talking. So that's probably the best place. Now there's others. A lot of people recommend Reedsy, Reedsy. I don't know about Reedsy though, because I've seen a lot of editors get burned by Reedsy. And if you've got that many really good editors being burned by a website to the point where they've left that website, then I don't know what that means about who's left. You know what I mean? So I don't know there. I just don't know. I do know of a couple of good editors who work out of urbanwriters.com, which is a group out of Canada. And they're really good too. Gaggle of Gmails. Doesn't feel attacked when I open my inbox. Right? Where else is a good? I had the Editorial Freelancers Association, which Dana's a member. I was talking about Dana earlier, and I was sad that they weren't here. They're because they're a member, the Editorial Freelancers Association. If you do a search there, they also have a directory of some of the best editors in the country, honestly. But they also have a lot of brand new ones who haven't had a chance to prove themselves yet. Like, they've got a lot of great people there. So that might be another good place if you just want like a site that has like a directory of people that you can go through. I probably rambled and threw too much at you. I'm sorry. The depression got you again, but I still made myself right yesterday. I'm so proud of you, Taylor. Good for you. I know I'm already verified the stuff, but all I could see is Alex and the others talking. Finally came back right like it should be. Nice. I have so many emails, it doesn't say numbers anymore, just many more. That's what's up. I appreciate that. It's difficult because I'm writing true crime nonfiction. Oh, interesting. I love nonfiction, by the way. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, I hope all of those things help you. Reedsy does formatting. Reedsy does a lot. Now, I've never been able to get the Reedsy formatter to work. But again, it is like so well recommended. So many people talk about it. And like, it got to the point at one point in time, I thought they must have like one heck of a affiliate program, because everyone keeps recommending their formatter. So I thought they must pay these people something. But it's a free program, so I doubt it. But I had to go look it up because I was like, there's so many people recommending this and I can't get it to work. I've never been able to get it to work for me. And I've tried it multiple times with different books. I've never been able to get it to work for me. Now, that also could just be that I am just stuck in my ways and I use Word to format. So maybe I'm just old. But I haven't been able to get it to work. But a lot of other people really like it. I can't pay for editing, so I just try my hardest. Also, always an option. Writing with the spicy brain thoughts is not easy. I get it. Formatting is done when you go to download it. What are you a little butt wiggle for? Who are you going after? Hey! Mona! What are you doing? What are you doing? What is with the butt wiggling and the zoomies? Come on. Come on. You are so nervous right now. What is going on? She's just staring at a wall, wiggling her butt and hunting it. Say hi. Ms. Panther. Oh, now you don't even want to be on my lap. All right, go. Just stop making me think there's bugs. Void floof, yeah. You stop instigating. What are you doing over there? Is she hunting you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Found Brizzo. I didn't see her earlier. Hello, Zach. All right, I gotta move you. Okay, had to adjust my lap. There you go. Is that better? When you end this live, I'm going to read aloud to my pups. I have a Zoom call at noon, but I may cancel. Aw. I'm probably gonna end this one just a few minutes early because I want to make sure I'm on time for this workshop I'm in. How's Yuki doing? Just realized that puppies don't do the wiggle butt when they stalk. No, I'm pretty sure that's just a cat thing. You love the cup. Thank you. This one's one of my favorites. Right Without Fear, Edit Without Mercy. Everything happens in editing. Office hours. Oh my God, I forgot about that yesterday. Okay. Today I can't because I'm full up today. Maybe this afternoon. No. Let's do them tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yesterday when I canceled things because of my mental health, I just completely forgot. I can't find any of my Post-its. What time do we want to do office hours tomorrow? You want to do them at the usual time, like 10:30 Central? Or do you want to move them to a different time? It has been such a rough week. Crap ton of Post-its. Yuki is bored. Holly can't play and our neighbor's dogs are sick, so she has to wait until my friend can bring his pup over from the weekend or for Rob to be off so we can walk her. Oh, Yuki. I'm good to wait till next week if no one else has an issue to talk about. No, but we should go ahead and meet. I don't want to make you wait. So we'll do, tomorrow's Thursday, right? March 7th. Okay, so what if we do we want to just do the normal? Because now everyone's going to say, or I can wait till next week. So let's just do tomorrow at the normal time, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. Does that work? That's what I'm writing down until someone tells me otherwise. Okay. All right. So, like, write down your questions. Oh, this cat is just purring. Oh. There is nothing like the feeling you get when your cat is like sleeping and then you pet the cat and then she stops to lick the spot you pet and then goes right back to sleep. Normal time works. Okay. Hello, Charles. What time is that Pacific? 8:30? I think. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, I'm right. Okay, cool. View you from Kampala. I'm not sure where Kampala is, but hi. Is that India? I'll look that up while I'm waiting for you to comment. Ow, claws. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? East African Plateau, between the two arms of the East African Rift and on the northern limits of Tanzania, Craton. I was way off. Oh, cool. I think you're my first person ever to say hi from Kampala. I bought Easter pencils for the little classes and they decided to take them from my desk. They ended up on the floor and the dog ate half of them. Oh no! What was the book you held up earlier? I want to see if my library has a copy. It's called Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. Now, one thing, let me tell you one thing about this book, okay, that I was not expecting either. So, the picture, when you look it up, it looks like rainbow. It just looks like a rainbow. So I didn't realize it was like super reflective. like I didn't realize when I got it, I was like, whoa, what an obnoxiously bright book. So anyway, so there's that. Bonjour. I'm sorry, I don't know French, but hello. You're privileged to hold that record. Aw. Well, welcome. There's a workbook that you can download too for it. Yeah, I got my email that said, thanks for pre-ordering my book. Here's all your goodies. I'm so stupid. How much money have you lost because ADHD made you forget what you did? Anyone? Thanks. You're welcome. Streaming live from where? I'm in the United States. Like, right in the middle of the United States. Ditto. Right? I bought 2 copies of a book that I needed for a series and just gave the second copy to my sister since she was reading the same series. Nice. What is this? Hi. It's a Q&A for people who are trying to write books. One of your favorite countries? Ah. Your house is so quiet, I can hear what's going on. Right? I'm like, some of it's outside and some of it's next door. And I'm like, it's so quiet here. It suddenly kicked you out? I'm sorry. YouTube can get glitchy and cranky sometimes. I don't know. You know what I noticed today too is it's been a long time since I've like had to put on background noise. Like for a long time there, I used to just put on like Star Trek most of the time to like just have something playing in the background. And this morning I realized I haven't done that in a long time, and I don't know why. Because it's not like I wouldn't welcome the background noise. I don't know why I stopped, but what books have I written? So my first book that I wrote was Everything I Need to Know About Parenting. Hold on. The first book I published, not wrote, because I wrote a whole bunch of books before that I didn't publish. That I didn't publish. But Everything I Need to Know About Parenting, I learned from watching Star Trek. Star Trek. Anyway, that was the first one that I published. And then I did a whole bunch of like, I've got planners and stuff like that. My experience comes mostly from being a ghostwriter. So most of my writing experience comes from helping other people write their books, not necessarily being able to publish my own. I'm working to change that. I'm working to get some of my own books out there, especially like fiction and science fiction stuff out, but not yet. And my latest book is Write Out Loud. I thought I went through a lot of work to try to make sure that I had a copy on hand so that I could show it off whenever I wanted to like geek out about my book. And I do not have it here in reach. You smell like cat food. But yeah, Write Out Loud. And it's just, a little bit of my story into why I do what I do. But also like different tips that I have come up with over the years of helping my clients write their books. You have that one? Ghostwriter for Harry Potter. No, I did not ghostwrite Harry Potter. It would be cool to have a playlist in the Discord for recommendations because I'd love more music muses. Love the soundtrack to the new Star Trek. Yeah. Did I write Harry Potter? No. I've been trying to add to my writing playlist, and I found so many great female rage songs for fight series. Okay. Oh, stretch. I'm sorry, honey. You're making my hip fall asleep. Okay, say bye. She's like, you're about to throw me down. I'm not saying nothing. Oh, you found something to go chase. Okay. Go chase it. Oh, Sunbeam. Okay. I can't have much of anything going on when I write. I work better in the quiet. I do not. Sunbeam, yeah, she just right for it. Yeah, I usually have to have something going on, but that something can't be interruptory by nature. That's not a word. Are you two gonna fight over the same sunbeam now? Seriously? Like, did you wait for her to lay down so you could come down and try to take the sunbeam? Stop stalking each other. Yeah, stop it. That sunbeam is like 4 feet long. These two. Need a movie, music, or something going on. Same. Brown noise still works for me when writing. Yeah, white noise does not work for me, but brown noise does. It's never quiet by you. When I was typing up book 2, I had Castle in the background. I still haven't seen that one. Hey, why are you two just like glaring at each other? You know, you could snuggle and just warm each other up in the same sunbeam and then just like cuddle like other cats do. You wouldn't think that these two cats grew up together. Like, when we found them in the shelter, these two, the reason we picked these two was that while all the other kittens were like playing and fighting and climbing and all this stuff, these two were like snuggled up like best friends off in the corner. And literally every time we went, like when we had to go to like sign paperwork and we had to go to bring our background checks and we had to go back to do the to consent for the spaying and stuff, right? And every single time we went, these two were like attached at the hip. So I was like, okay, I don't know if they're from the same litter or not, but they're definitely buddies. And now we're going on almost 3 years old, right? And these two, you would think that like I just threw one into a betta fish. I don't know. But like they do not get along at all. You subbed? Well, hello and welcome. Thank you. They are such toddlers. They really are. When I was typing up book 2, All right, I know I'm ending this a little bit early, but that's because I got to get to this workshop. So, and if you're with me on Facebook, then you know why. Maybe one stole the other's food one time and they won't forgive each other. I don't know what maybe. Anything Nathan Fillion is totally worth it in my book. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that's on my list of I bet I would like that. I just haven't watched it yet. Shows. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. You go get all the words written. All right. And I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Okay. Bye.